Hey guys, so today is July 29th, I think. Either way, it's the end of July, which means it's time for favorites. And it's kind of funny because I really did pare down my makeup routine this summer a lot, especially for me. I've just been loving a lot more, more of the natural looks and things like that, which has been a nice change, honestly, but I thought that would reflect in the amount of products that I had to show you guys in my favorites this month. And lo and behold, I still found 1,000,001 things that I want to talk about in this video, so we better get into it. By the way, you guys are not going crazy. I know I have a different hair color in like every video I do, but I went in to just get a few highlights to brighten up my hair the other day, and it turned out a lot lighter than I thought it would. So we're working with some blonde action right now. So that happened. So I did have a few nail polishes I wanted to show you guys. So this one is called Mint Candy Apple by Essie, and I love this color so much. It has been living on my nails all summer long. I would give you a close-up of them today, but they're pretty chipped, so I'm going to spare you the agony of that. But this color definitely comes across as a baby blue to me more than a minty, like apple green type of color. I don't know if it's just me, but I love this so much, and I've pretty much just been wearing it all summer long. Also, this one by OPI, which is a yellow. This one is called I Just Can't Copacabana. I do think that yellow nail polishes can be a bit tricky sometimes, but I really do like this one. It's just a nice sunny citrusy color. The guy with the weed whacker stopped weed whacking. Thank you. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is this L'Oreal Silky Sheer Face Lotion, and this is a sunscreen, so this is 50 plus SPF. I am definitely a 50 plus girl, but if you're not as terrified of the sun as I am, they also make it in, I think, 30 SPF as well. So they also make it in a BB form, which is tinted, and I tried the original to begin with, and I loved how it felt on my skin. It almost feels like it would make a really amazing primer. It just feels so smooth and silky, hence the name on your skin. I feel like I can easily wear makeup over this if I want to, if I'm going to be outside and I really want to protect my skin from the sun, but I also want to wear makeup. And then the BB version, originally I thought it would be too dark. I think it only, it just like bubbled up, that was weird. It only comes in one shade, but when you apply it, it does kind of sheer out and adjust to your skin tone a little bit, you know, within reason. But either way, I still actually like the original better just because it's just a little bit more versatile and it just feels so good on your skin, and you can't beat that. It's definitely my new favorite face sunscreen for the summer. So again, the L'Oreal Silky Sheer Face Lotion. Okay, so these next products for me are probably the standout products of the summer that I've discovered so far over the past few months. That's a bold statement, I know, but I really, really love these little beach tints by Becca. And I showed these in a recent video, my beach day beauty routine, and I think they are perfect for the beach just because if you want a little bit of color just to wake up your face and look a little bit more alive, they are perfect because the creamy consistency looks very, very natural on the skin and on the lips, but you know, it doesn't look like a bunch of heavy makeup, but it brings in a little bit of color to your face. And this one is in Lychee, which is a brighter pink, and then this one is Guava, which is more of like a warmer, peachier pink, and they are water resistant color for your cheeks and your lips. And I just love how they come in these little mini sized tubes. Mine are kind of dirty because I've been taking them with me everywhere this summer, but it makes it really easy to apply them with your fingers. You can mix them together, and sometimes I'll apply one color on my cheeks and the other color on my lips, or mix the colors together. I just love them so much. They're so fun. So if you are looking for a more low maintenance product that wears really well in the summertime heat, I would definitely recommend these little beach tints by Becca. Another summertime favorite for me has been Melon Pigment by MAC. I love this color so much. I love wearing this on my eyes. Even if I'm not doing a lot of other makeup on the rest of my face, it just has the prettiest, it's almost like a sunset on your eyes. It's like this golden color with a peachy duochrome, but it never gets too orangey, which I really like about it. It makes it more wearable, and it just has this really pretty metallic sheen. Loving this one. And then also my Lorac Pro 2 palette. So after completely falling in love with the original Lorac Pro palette, I was really excited to get my hands on the sequel. And what I like about this one is that it doesn't necessarily have a specific theme to it in my mind. I feel like it's almost just all of the colors that weren't in the original Lorac Pro palette. So it's kind of like a mishmash of different colors, but I like that about it. I don't think it lends itself to any one season because, you know, you have some deeper colors that would be really great in the fall and winter months over here. You have some really pretty colors on this side that I think have more of a summery feel to them, so you could really use this all year round, which I love. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you this without blinding you with the mirror. So this one is similar to the original in its design and its layout. So the top row is all matte shades and the bottom is all shimmer shades or shimmer finishes, but there is a variation of shimmer there, so you can still create depth. It's not like all the same level of metallic finish, which I like personally. And my favorite colors, I love this one, Nectar, right here. It's just so unique and pretty. It's like a matte, dusty peach color. It's so gorgeous. And then this one down here called Rosé. This one is the most beautiful rose gold color. I'm definitely going to be doing a tutorial using that color, so watch out for that. And I would be out of my mind if I did not mention my Makeup Geek blushes. I am just so impressed with the quality and the pigmentation of these blushes. They're just so amazing, and the color range is gorgeous. I feel like they have such a wide variety of colors. My camera is definitely washing them out right now. My favorite blush combination of the moment is definitely this one called Bliss. So I'll just apply that all over the apples of my cheeks. This one is like really pretty, like cantaloupe color. And then I'll take a little bit of this one called Spellbound, which is more of like a dusty pink, and I'll just apply that right to the apples and blend the two colors together, and it is just a match made in heaven. I love those two colors together. I really like this color as well called Smitten. So this is like a peachy tan shade. And this next product is not a little flying saucer, even though it kind of looks like one. This is another product by Becca. So I went to Sephora a few weeks back, probably a month ago, and I was just really intrigued by all of the Becca products. So I picked up a bunch of them during that trip, and I picked up this along with the Beach Tints. And this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Moonstone. So this is a really beautiful golden highlighter. This is definitely more of an intense highlight, but I really like it, especially just almost just at the very top of my cheekbone. So it's not one that I would go in like with a really heavy hand with and just like apply it all over the place because it is very intense, but I just love the way that it shows up in pictures. You just get this really pretty like gleaming reflection on the front of your cheekbone, and it's just really gorgeous. So love this one. So the next product I have to show is a self tanner, and this one is Fake Bake Flawless Darker Self Tan Liquid. Now if you watch my videos, you may know that my holy grail self tanning product is the Fake Bake Self Tan Liquid that comes, the original one that comes in the purple box, and you can find these at Ulta, by the way. So I recently discovered the Flawless Darker, and I love this one so much. They're both really nice, but I just feel like the Flawless Darker, which looks like this in the bottle, and it also comes with a little velvet mitt too, but I've used mine a couple times, so it's not so cute, so we're not going to show it in the video, but you can get the idea of what it probably looks like. But the reason that I love this one so much is because I just feel like it's so much quicker. I can probably get the same color that I would get with the original Fake Bake in probably 2 applications. I could probably get the same color in 1 application of the Flawless Darker. So it just makes the whole tanning process quicker, and it has all the same wonderful features that I loved about the original formula. It has really natural color. It's so easy to apply. I don't think I've ever had a streak with the Fake Bake self tan liquids because they're just so easy to blend. They look even on the skin. The color indicator even looks natural, and it doesn't transfer all over the place. So I really love this, and it doesn't smell too. It doesn't have that weird funky self-tanner smell. You guys know what I'm talking about. It kind of smells like coconutty or tropical or something like that. So really loving the Flawless Darker. I also thought I would give a little shout out to these flash tattoos. I wore some of these in a video a few weeks back in a hair tutorial, and I also posted a picture of me wearing one of these little feather metallic tattoos on Instagram, and I was getting a lot of questions, is that a real tattoo? And that kind of a thing. No, it is a temporary metallic tattoo, but if they could really do tattoos like this, I would definitely get one because I think they're awesome. If you've gone to any festival at all this summer, you've probably seen these everywhere. We went to the Hudson Project in New York 2 weekends ago, a couple weeks back, and basically I lived in an RV for 4 days in a muddy field. It was quite the experience. I definitely earned my festival badge of honor that weekend, but these were all over the place. They were everywhere. All the girls were wearing these. I actually had these before I even went to the festival. I didn't realize they were such a huge thing, but they're really, really cool. They come in like silver and gold, and some of them are even gold and black, so these would be more like bracelets. And they have different styles. So this one is the Sophia, and the Sophia one has these little peacock feathers, which I love so much. Hopefully you can see them and they're not reflecting too much. You can find them a lot of different places, but I think I did actually order mine straight from the website, which I believe is flashtat.com. So I'll link that down below in the info box. So this next product I've been meaning to show you guys for a while, but it lives in my purse because I must have it with me at all times. So I always forget to grab it when I sit down to film a favorites video, but that is the Alexa Persico Cosmetics Lip Gloss in the color Hush. And I actually got to meet Alexa at IMAX New York and BeautyCon New York, and she's such a sweetheart, and I love her products, and this gloss is just gorgeous. I'm wearing it today. I don't know, it's almost like a rosy peach color, I guess, but it goes with everything, and I love the scent of it. It smells exactly like those Bonne Bell glosses that you can get at Walmart that smell so good. And I also wanted to show you guys these sunglasses, which I love because they are these big oversized like cat eye frames, and they remind me so much of the Celine sunglasses. I think they're called the Audrey sunglasses that everybody and their mama's, sister's, brother's, cousin's nephew has, and I really wanted to get those as well, and then I stumbled across these little babies in Target, and they look exactly the same. They even have the 3 little screws in the upper corner that the Celine ones have, and they're about $300 cheaper, so I just thought to myself, don't mind if I do, and I got these, and I really like these. I'm really bad with expensive sunglasses because I just sit on them, or I lose them, or I scratch them, or I break them, and so I don't feel guilty for buying the Target version. Okay, so music. In my last favorites video, I was giving you guys some of my favorites artists of the moment, some mixes that I really liked, and I got really awesome feedback from you guys saying that you would like me to continue that trend in future favorites videos and give you guys my musical picks. So I've got you covered in this video. Moon Boots I recently discovered. I don't know where I've been on that actually. I love Moon Boots. I'm gonna link their SoundCloud down below. Just really good, dancey, almost like a disco type of feel to it, which I love personally. I'm also just going to put a bunch of random songs down in the info box if you guys want to check it out. A really good Ace of Base remix. You're welcome. Also Odessa. I've actually been listening to Odessa for a while now, but I think that you guys should too, so I'm just gonna link some of my favorite songs that they do down below and link their SoundCloud. They just have an amazing sound. I love them so much, and I got to see them for the first time at the festival I was talking about a few weekends ago, and they just killed it. It was amazing. I've also really been into house lately, so like deep house, chill house, tropical house, pretty much any kind of house. So I'm gonna link Thomas Jack below. He does these amazing tropical house mixes that are just so easy to listen to. I like to put them on just as background music in my house if I'm cleaning or something like that. They're just very light and they put you in a good mood, and they're just easy to listen to. So I'm going to list a ton of music down in the info box, so be sure to check that out. So I'm pretty sure this favorites video is gonna set the record for longest favorites video ever, but I'm gonna try to edit it down a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!